Hi and welcome to another section of Jeff the Master Barber. On this edition, I'm just gonna show you on this side, I'm actually using the Andis Master regular blade, as you could tell, and now I'm gonna use the Phat Master blade, and now I'm using guard number 116 with the level close. All right, and that's the second step. The first step, I used the Andis Master with the regular blade, the thick blade. Now we're using the Phat Master blade with the 116 level close, right? And so yeah, I got two machines, and I'm gonna show you, right? I opened the level right there halfway, and now we're gonna go right at top right away. What I like about the Phat Master blade, the blade from being flat, that it blends so quicker than the regular blade. I tried for 2 weeks and I couldn't get used to it. Now it's a level open, and that's still 116. Notice that my stroke is a lot longer, the up and down, the movement. And now when I go lower, see the movement, it shrink a little bit, but I go from left to right, right to left. But yeah, right there I close it completely. Now we're gonna go in that area right there, and yeah, so I did one side with the Phat Master blade, and then the regular on this side, and the other side I did it with the Phat Master and the Phat Master blade, so you can see the difference. On this side I was using the guards, on the other side I didn't have to use the guards, so that way you get an idea how it looks with the guards, doing a fade with the guards, the Phat Master and the regular, and then the other side with the Phat Master, no clips. So yeah, right now we're still using the 116 level close, and we pass it in that area right there, as you can see. And yeah, so far I love these clippers. Definitely, they're really nice. I haven't been using my other clippers. Notice too, I'm using the no turn. Look at how convenient, you know what I mean? It's just right there. We're gonna use guard number 2 level close. Notice my movement when I pass it right there. Notice the movement, the up and down is like a lot longer. So the higher the number, the bigger the movement, or the stroke up and down. But yeah, the no turn, with the magnetic clips, what you see in my arm, the purple, it's a magnetic, and it's called no turn. So that way, see, I put it back, and I'm just still there. I don't have to go back and forth to my desk. So now we go with guard number 1 level open, and we're gonna pass it in that area right there. And yes, definitely this clipper, they haven't got hot, you know. The Phat Master, it still make the crunchy sound, not a lot, not like the cable one, and nothing like the Phat Master. The Phat Master make the nicest sound. So now no level, no guard, no clips, just the level open. So that will be number 1, and we're gonna pass it right there, and that where the line is. Always remember to brush. Always remember to brush is very important. You know what I mean? And yeah, with the Phat Master, definitely is the way. You gotta be careful how you pass it. It's more flat. You cannot do the C motion, because if you try to do the C motion, it's gonna those teeth, they're so thin and long that they're gonna poke or nick the client. So you gotta keep the blade flat. Once you know how to do that, once you know how to keep the blade flat, it's gonna be all good. Now I'm just little by little closing the level. Now at this point I got it completely closed. So now we're just gonna clean it right there. And this one is 000. So pretty much, even if I wanted to pass at this point after this, the Andis shaver, I can't. I could do it, but yeah, I'd rather do it with the with the trimmer. Just to let you know, everything that I'm using also, by the way, is Andis trimmers, Andis shaver, Andis clippers, pretty much everything Andis. So you have an idea of how everything works. So yeah, still level close, no guards, and this is how smooth, and look at that fade, how it's coming, you know what I mean? And yeah, we're still cleaning. I open the level a little bit and just go higher. Then I open it completely. That's number one. The completely open on this machine with no guard, that's actually number one. The wall world is different. In order to be number one, you have to have the level closed with the clip on. But right now, this one with no guard, level open, it was not one. So now right there, what I did, I closed the level a little bit, so it's less than one, but almost one, but not one. And what I'm doing is basically detailing. I'm just right away tackling my detailing work. You know, make sure if I see something, some shadows or anything, I'm just tackling right away. I'm only gonna show how this machine works. I'm not gonna do actually the beard. I mean, I did end up doing the beard and box out and cutting from the top, but I was more focused on showing how the machines work. So right now we're using the Andis electric shaver. This is one of my favorite electric shaver out there. The second one is the Series 9, the Broom Series 9. When you pass it in the front and then right behind that ear right there, always face it up. But once you get to the back right here, watch. I flip it down, and now I use the whole the whole foil. You don't want to do that in the front or on top of the ear, because then you will raise the fade higher, or you will make some lines. You see how I flip it right where I was gonna go forward, or if I'm gonna go higher, I just go right there behind the ear, or if I'm going a little higher, just flip the shaver facing with the Andy logo towards your face, pretty much. And see, now we're gonna use the regular blade. This is not the Fade Master. And this one, I just see I play with the blade, either closed or a little bit open, but it's just to tackle those little details, you know what I mean? I didn't want to risk it with the Fade, because the Fade Master, the blade is super sharp, and if you don't have control, you will continue to make a lot of lines. But yeah, it's definitely open right now. Yeah, that's open right now, and I'm gonna fade a little bit the beard. So right now I closed it completely, right, and I'm passing it right there in that area. I'm using usually the corners, the right corners. Now I'm gonna blend in a little bit. I close it right there, pass it the beard, then I open it a little bit. Then right here, still passing it in that area. If I'm passing it, it's because I'm doing detail works. Now with the comb, I open it right there. Meaning, you know, I brush with the comb to get the hairs out, and then I use the TL liner, cordless. This is one of my favorite trimmers. And also with the trimmer, I'm doing actually details. Now I'm doing the box out. He only gets that corner right there. He don't like to get the box out in the front, the line in the front. He just that right there. Don't push it too back, just keep it natural as possible. And yeah, pretty much then we just right here we're gonna make sure that everything is nice and now we're gonna use the Shears Black Widows. I love these shears, they're great, and we're gonna pass it in that area. We're gonna do shears over comb. Notice the comb has the big teeth and the small teeth. We're using the big teeth because that will act like a 1.5, 2. But this you will have to control on what you want to cut. You know what I mean? Like right there. Make sure you get like a light color, so that way when you pick the hair, you will see what you need to cut. You know what I mean? Also, try to keep the shears straight with the comb, right? No matter how way you turn, just pretty much keep it nice and straight, you know, the shears. But yeah, pretty much we got this side covered. Now we're gonna go this side, the Phat Master. You see the blade, how thick it is. Now we're gonna start from top. In this case, I like to use it, work my way from top to bottom, the opposite way. And yes, right now we're using the level completely open. So the level completely open, that's 2.5. Then with the level half is 2. And then with the level close completely is 1.5. Yeah, so it goes 1.5 level close, two level half in the middle, and then completely open, that's 2.5. So right now we are, I'm closing it little by little, all right, and we going a little lower. The beauty about this blade, the Phat Master, that you don't have to use you can pull any clip anyways, but you don't have to use no more longer guard number 1, 2, or 3. So you don't need to be changing blade clippers. All you have to do is open the level, close the level, and there it is. And it has, obviously, because it's the blade, it has 25 teeth, the blade, compared to a clip that has only like 9 or 10 or 11 teeth. It's gonna pick up the hair much better and much easier. So here I close the level. So right now the level is almost completely closed. So that's almost 1.5, right? And I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna put the sound right now so you could hear the sound that the crunchy sound is like beautiful. So yeah, that's the sound that it makes. It sounds really nice. The level was completely closed. That was, like I said, 1.5, and now that we open it little by little, it's gonna be then, once we reach the level on halfway, then it's gonna be 2, and then with the level completely open, it's gonna be 2.5. So yeah, this go from 1.5, 2 to 2.5. So you don't have to, use 3 different guards. You just have this machine, and pretty much if you from 2.5 to the top, I just do shears over work, right? Over shears over combs. Right now I'm using the Phat Master. With the Phat Master, it gets what the Phat Master cannot get. The Phat Master will tackle that. So right now the Phat Master is using completely the level close is 0, 000, level halfway, obviously half, and then completely open is 1. And now I'm also using the Andis TL liner. I just speed up the process because pretty much is the same. Right here I'm going back with my Phat Master level close, and just basically what I'm gonna do is detail work. I'm gonna show a little the close up so you can kind of guys look, check it out and see. The level on the blade on this, even with the level close, it still have a gap, and that's actually the same gap with the, like if it would have come with the cable one, it was like that. So you cannot zero gap them. The only way you could zero gap these blades, if you have a wall on 1919s or the seniors, and you do the modification, you do the bracket, you do the holes a little lower, then you could completely lower it like zero gap. You could almost do it completely too even. But here it doesn't completely zero gap. That's one thing you're gonna notice if you try to do this modification, and it's simple. It's just switching the blade. It's not nothing crazy. But yeah, right now the level is open, so that's a 2.5 right there. You see what I'm saying? So from there to our top, if I want to go higher, I could do either clipper over comb with the Phat Master, or I could do shears over comb too. So pretty much that's all I need. All I need is those 2 clipper, and now the trimmer right here to do the box out, and also to clean the bottom right here, like I'm gonna do right now. I see some stuff here, see, with the corner, I clean it, and yeah, pretty much that's it, like I said, this is not a full haircut. All I'm just showing is the tools that I use, which is the Andis Phat Master, the Andis Fade Master, the TL liner, and the Andis shaver. If you want to follow me, you can also follow me in Instagram at JR77Barber. And yeah, I'm gonna leave some picture of the finished work, how it came out, this haircut. This is him. So this is the finished product, the beard and everything done. This is the machine that we use and the Fade Master. And yeah, hope you like it. Thank you, subscribe, and peace.